Symmetry. What does symmetry mean? Symmetry just means like an object that if you fold it on itself, it would match up exactly. So one half is exactly the same side as the other half. So there are three types of symmetry. We have horizontal, where the line is going through an object horizontally and you can fold it that way. Vertically, where the line is going up and down. Or diagonally, where it's going diagonal. So when you're looking for lines of symmetry, you should be looking for horizontal, vertical, and also diagonal lines of symmetry. There can be more than one. There can also be 0 lines of symmetry. So let's look at some things and think about what types of symmetry they have. So if we're looking at these two shapes, we have a rectangle, we have a triangle. We want to figure out if they have horizontal, vertical, or diagonal symmetry. So let's look at the triangle first. Triangle, does it have horizontal symmetry? So if we drew a line across the middle of that, would we be able to fold it on itself and everything would match up perfectly? But we can see that it definitely does not match up perfectly. So horizontal symmetry, a triangle does not have horizontal symmetry, at least this triangle. Now we want to look for vertical. So if we draw a line straight down the middle, up and down, and we fold it on that line, is it gonna fold in half perfectly? Well, yeah, it will. So we can see that there's no gaps, there's nothing that's overlapping too far. So a triangle does have, this triangle at least, has vertical symmetry. It doesn't have diagonal symmetry. Well, it depends on where you draw that diagonal line. And it depends on what type of triangle it is. This triangle, if I drew a diagonal line that way and folded it, it actually does have diagonal symmetry, because this is an equilateral triangle. It doesn't work with every triangle, but it does with this one. This one has vertical and diagonal symmetry. Let's look at the rectangle really fast. Does it have horizontal symmetry? So if I draw a line straight across there and I fold it on that line, does it line up perfectly? It sure does. So it has horizontal. Does it have vertical? Draw a line down the middle, fold it in half. Yep, lines up perfectly. And then we need diagonal. So diagonal symmetry, if we were to fold it right on that diagonal, would it line up? And in this case, we can see it definitely does not. We have this part that's not covered, and this part, which is overlapping right there. So this has, a rectangle has horizontal and vertical symmetry, but it does not have diagonal.